Have you ever had to assess carpet damage but aren't sure how carpets are even installed? Or what they're even made of? Is it like hair or something? In this video, we'll break down the essentials of wall-to-wall carpeting and carpet tiles, giving you the foundational knowledge you need as an insurance adjuster. Learn about installation techniques, how to calculate waste, and the different types of carpet fibers like nylon, polyester, and wool. We'll also cover carpet styles, durability, and the role of padding, plus why carpet tiles are often used in commercial settings. Gain the insights you need to confidently assess carpet-related claims. Starting now.
Adjuster TV. Get your head in the claim.
Hey, what's up? Matt here with Adjuster TV. So if you've been around for a bit, you already know Hague's been proudly sponsoring Adjuster TV for a while. Powered by their century of wisdom, we've been able to drop all the tips, tools, and insights you could ever dream of as an independent adjuster. And today, we're diving into a real barn burner of a topic. Everything that you need to become a carpet claims guru. So let's not waste any more time. Get it? It's carpet waste.
Now we're going to talk about wall-to-wall carpet and carpet tiles. Wall-to-wall carpeting is very common in many residential settings. Carpeting generally is going to cover the entire room and stretched over the top of a carpet pad. The carpet pad cushions the carpet, so when you walk on it, it feels softer. And it also will absorb any irregularities in the subfloor. As long as they're minor, the carpet pad is going to just hide any irregularities. Carpet is secured around the perimeter of the room utilizing a tack strip. You can see in the photo on the right, it shows the carpet and pad rolled back, and around the edges you see the carpet tack strip. This tack strip is thin pieces of wood that literally have tacks coming up from the bottom with the sharp side up. Be very careful if you ever see these and don't step on them or kneel on them. It's not pleasant. These can be installed on concrete or wood subfloors, the tack strips, and they're utilized to hold the carpet in place. Certain types of carpet can also be glued down directly to the subfloor. Wall-to-wall carpeting is typically sold in 12-foot and 15-foot rolls. So when you order, you must consider waste. Waste can be calculated in several different ways. Drop and fill is a preferred method to determine how much waste is needed. Drop and fill is a method that we're going to talk about some more on the next slide. It calculates the actual pieces of carpet needed with the cuts to be made that are going to make the room have carpet over the entire floor. Utilizing as little waste as possible is the goal. Carpet's generally priced by the square foot, and stretching the carpet to install it on the tack strips and seaming is going to be part of all installations. This slide illustrates what can be generated by many estimating softwares or computer programs, where a room of very irregular shapes has been calculated for carpet, what the roll cuts would need to be to minimize the waste. And you can see in each section how that was determined. The drop and fill method simulates how the carpet's going to be rolled out on site, where the cuts can be made, and where you can use that waste. Many of these programs also offer the opportunity to change the orientation. So you can see in this one, there's an arrow in the center of the diagram that points from the left to the right. This can be reoriented in many softwares to go from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top to get a different roll direction, which based on the measurements of the room and the size roll of carpet you're going to get, may change the amount of waste. By doing this and utilizing a computer program for it, it makes it very quick and efficient to determine and calculate how much carpet is actually needed based on the size of the room. Another method that's sometimes utilized is the 15% waste method. This is kind of an old school method where it was determined that the average home would have about 15% waste. And some people still utilize this method to get a basis for cost for replacement for carpet in a room or in an entire house. Obviously, the drop and fill method is going to be much more accurate because it utilizes the exact measurements that you have to make that determination. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the typical fibers that are utilized to manufacture wall-to-wall carpeting. Nylon, we'll talk about first, and then olefin or polypropylene, polyester, also known as PET, wool, which is the only natural product that carpet is made from. And then we'll also talk about acrylic synthetic wool. I'm going to begin with nylon, which is the most common. It's a very high performance material that's utilized to make carpet. Very resilient. It maintains its fiber height well. It's very durable. In areas that have lower levels of humidity, it's static free, which is very important. If you've ever walked across carpet and charged up with static electricity and then gotten that shock, it's important to have a product that's not going to build up that static electricity. Nylon is also very moderately priced and lasts long, so it makes for a very economical, good choice for carpet. Another choice is olefin or polypropylene. Olefin is very color fast and durable. It's probably the second most popular behind nylon. That's where the majority of commercial carpet comes from, is olefin or polypropylene. The higher pile height are prone to crushing. So higher pile height, as you can see in these photos, the carpet that's been shown is a low pile height because this is not as durable as some other choices, and it will tend to crush or mat and show impressions from furniture, footprints, things like that. It is suitable in the lower pile heights. It's very suitable for high traffic areas. And it's also utilized for artificial turf. Another benefit to olefin or polypropylene is it's very resistant to soiling. So it's more of a stain resistor and will last for a long period of time and look good. Polyester or PET is a reasonably priced material for carpet. It's very color fast. It holds its colors. You'll see it a lot in very bright colors. It's much more stain resistant than a nylon carpet is. And it's also resistant to mold and mildew and hypoallergenic. So you're not going to have any problems with allergies. Some of the fibers are also made from recycled bottled caps. It's a very soft product. Wool is the only natural product that carpet is made out of. It being a natural product, it is a renewable product. As long as we have sheep, we can have wool. It's a very durable product. This is another one that's hyperallergenic. It's non-toxic. It resists bacterial growth. It's very good at maintaining its fiber height. You can set furniture on it or walk across it, and the fibers are very resilient and will bounce back. It's very soft to the touch, and it's also stain resistant. One thing that wool is not good for is insects. Moths in particular are attracted to it and will eat it. So that can be a problem if you have natural wool carpet. Acrylic is another carpet we're going to talk about, the last one. And this is a synthetic fiber that's made from clear plastic. It's also known as art wool. It's very similar to wool, has the look and feel of a wool carpet, resists fading, very bright colors. It's actually very good in comparison to wool because insects are not the least bit interested in eating plastic. So it's not susceptible to insect damage. Now we're going to talk about some different types of carpet. These are different patterns that you'll see very commonly. The first is a loop or a pattern, and that's the upper left photo here. The loop or pattern carpets are made by variations in the actual carpet piles or fibers. Some of them are looped and some are cut. And when they're cut, they become a different height and a different texture. So the looped patterns are a little bit shorter, the looped fibers rather, and they will show a pattern. A Saxony carpet is a very dense plush carpet. That's the photo on the upper right on this slide. The third one is a textured carpet, and that's the lower left photo. The textured carpet is going to have a cut pile, which has been subjected to additional treatments. Steam is something that's very popular that's done to the fibers. Just gives it a different look and will help to create a texture. And the last one we're going to talk about is a frise. That's the lower right photo. This is a new style of the old shag carpet from the 70s. It's very long fibers with a twist, and these can be very difficult to clean. That's one of the big drawbacks to them. They will hide stains and soils, but when you try to clean them, they're very difficult to clean because of the long fiber lengths. Now we're going to talk about the padding or cushion that's placed underneath the wall-to-wall carpet. This is multi-purpose. It comes in different grades and thicknesses. What's shown here is a rebond or a bonded urethane. This is considered the average industry standard. It's a 6-pound weighted rebond that's 7/16 of an inch thick. That's what's placed under most standard carpets. The pads come in different weights and thicknesses, different qualities. Again, the price that you pay for the pad is going to be very proportionate with the quality of it. They're also made from urethane foam, flat rubber, or different fibers. Now we're going to talk a little bit about carpet tiles or squares. These are used in commercial and residential applications. You'll probably see more of this in a commercial type application, but we do want to touch on them here on the residential course because there's a good chance you'll see them from time to time in residential applications. Carpet squares are very easy to install. You're not lugging around a 12-foot long or 15-foot long roll of carpet trying to maneuver your way through the house and down the stairs. The carpet squares are much smaller and easier to manage. Installation is easy. They're manufactured in various styles, very comparable to typical wall-to-wall carpet. You're going to have various sizes and various grades. They might be 12-inch by 12-inch or 24-inch by 24-inch or 18 by 18. Many different sizes based on the manufacturer. Some of them also already have the cushion or the padding attached to the back of them, which makes the installation even easier because it's an all-in-one installation. You can also have them with a rubber backing that makes a great adhesive, a great friction fit. Adhesive can also be used to install the carpet tiles. This is also known as a modular flooring because in many instances, if it's not installed with an adhesive, the flooring can be picked up and moved or replaced, changed. So some places, especially commercial applications, they may have different floorings that they want to put down for different times of the year. So these are typically made from nylon, olefin, or polypropylene, and usually a low pile for more of a commercial type setting, high traffic areas, office settings, things like that. Commercial tiles, here's a residential application where they were installed different colors to make patterns on the floor. Different layouts, so you can be creative with them. And this shows a fairly common commercial application. If you look closely in the photo on the right, you can see that there's the outlines of the tiles. They appear to be probably a 24 by 24 tile, and you can see the outlines of tiles where they're interconnected.
Take your knowledge to the next level by enrolling in Hague Education's Hague Certified Reviewer Program. This program is designed to give you the skills and credibility that you need to confidently assess all types of property damage claims, including carpets, roofing, and a whole lot more. Head over to hagueeducation.com to get started and become Hague Certified today. Do not miss out on this opportunity to enhance your expertise and grow your career. Use code AdjusterTV at checkout.